This is section 48H320, the slurry seal here on State Highway 105 in Grimes County. Looking back to the east, you can see the thin overlay and the supplemental section 48H351, which we've already reviewed. Looking to the west, you can see up ahead the GPS section 481050 and the remaining SPS 3 sites on the other side of the hill, which we'll be heading towards next. This site is very similar to the thin overlay which we just reviewed, in that although it has some cracking, it's very hairline, very difficult to distinguish. I'll try and point some of them out to you, but as with the thin overlay, they're fairly difficult to see. Here's station 1. Here you can see some of the longitudinal cracking in the wheel path, on the inside wheel path, I guess I should say. See some longitudinal cracking there along the center line. Some of the longitudinal cracking here. Again, this cracking is all very fine, low severity hairline cracking, transverse, a little bit of a longitudinal coming out of it. You should be able to see it on the film, but it's just difficult to see through this little monitor. Station 3. I just hope I'm giving you a reasonable representation of it. Now that I know you can see right there. And then a little bit more here. You got some longitudinal cracking heading back this way. Longitudinal cracking heading out this way. There really isn't a good angle. I suppose this is probably the best, if there is a good one. Got quite a bit of cracking running here along the lane shoulder interface. Some cracking running right down the center of the lane. Station 4. Got a little bit of cracking here. Not large quantities of cracking by any stretch of the imagination, but cracking nonetheless. It is starting to come through. Here we do begin to see signs of some alligator cracking. We got quite a bit of cracking. Multiple cracks interconnecting right here in the south side wheel path. I also have some cracking there you can see running down the center of the lane. And that brings us to the end of section 48H320. Just ahead you can see the GPS site 481050. And further west the remaining SPS 3 sites and the town of Navasota. Back to the east, looking over the slurry seal, right around You can see just off the end the thin overlay 48H310, and around the corner 48H351. And with that, I'll conclude the video here for section 48H320 on State Highway 105 in Grimes County.